Perfect. I think we are already live on the YouTube now.
Okay.
Just making sure everything is working fine. Great. So we are live. We are live and welcome back, my friends. It's lovely today. It's Wednesday and it's a lovely evening. I have been recently traveling for Umrah, so I'm just back from Umrah, and that's really lovely time I had it in Makkah.
Yes,
And today, welcome everyone. Welcome to Microsoft Excel Power Platform Meetup, Saudi Arabia. And today I have my friend Noreen, who is joining from Azerbaijan, and she'll be talking about the power of certain visuals, and exploring in diagrams. So I'm really excited to know these visuals. What are they? So Noreen, I'll leave the floor to you, and
thank
you
you.
please share us what you have today.
Thank you, Mr. Faraz, for inviting me. It's already third time that I'm speaking at Dubai Meetup organized by you and Excel Exciting. Thank you for this opportunity, really. Nurana. I'm from Baku, Azerbaijan, and we'll be speaking about the power of 7 visuals Excel diagrams, charts. And I just want to give a very brief information about myself. I am senior business analyst and a founder of Excellent Consulting and Training Center, a Microsoft certified trainer, also an Excel instructor and data analyst. So, uh, Excel is my really favorite application and my survivor in my professional job. This is my YouTube channel. You can find us on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Just get information, very useful videos, tutorials from that YouTube channel. And today's topic is about Excel diagrams. And let's learn how to turn your data into very stunning visuals. So we'll be speaking about people graph, steps chart, waffle chart, speedometers, a very different types of bar charts, actual versus target example, and quick 3D container chart. And let me switch to Excel. Unfortunately, I don't have microphone. I don't have camera, so I won't. Yeah, I can't share. So myself, we will surely share the file after the session. Yes. So here are the graphs you see. Let's first begin from the people graph. So this is the ready one. Example, we have female participants. We can also have male participants. And whenever we have kind of a data change, so this the people graph changes dynamically. So how can we build this kind of chart? Let me first create a new worksheet and begin from zero. So by pressing Shift F11, I'm just adding a new sheet. Let's call it female, and let's put some data here. Then let's take example total or anything full, okay, and it will always be 1. So and change its format to percent. Okay, so whenever we have, we will change. So for this kind of chart, we will need kind of icons. If you are using a new version of Excel, you can very easily. Download it from insert menu. You go to insert, illustrations, and by pressing icons, you can search for the right input, right icon. So it is connected
Wait,
to the internet.
I think you need to share your entire screen because the pop-up window is not appearing.
It's not appearing. Okay, let me try again. I will try again. This is my entire screen. Yes, you see that? Okay. I
Yeah.
have, I will take, so you can download this male icon, female icon, or this kind of, or this one. So for now, I will copy this icon, put it here. Okay. And from this data, I go to insert, I just create a simple column chart. So this is my column chart. For the unnecessary items, I just press delete. We don't need it. We don't need it as well. So, okay, what can we do? Okay, let's take grid lines as well. These are grid lines. I select and delete them. Okay, we have two these. And for the icons, so when you go select it, you see graphics format context menu here. You can just go graphic fill and make it any color you want. Okay, I will take this one. Okay, let's copy it. The second one, I will outline it black and fill, no fill, this one. Okay, so I'm copying it, Control C, go to the first column. So when you click once, it is both of them are selected. When you click second time, only the one that I select is pressed. So this one. So we just paste it into here. Control V. Okay, it is here. The same I will do for this. So I'm copying it. Control C, and then go here and press Control V. So now we have two graphs. So how can we make it look like this? To do this, I go to, let me press Control 1, format. Then let me take this one, okay, and just let us do series overlap. Or even we can make it gap width, okay, and then series overlap. If it doesn't work, you can go and press select data, right click mouse, and make it switch and row columns. Okay, this one. And then, okay, let me, this one, select data and make it above this one. Okay. So if you get this kind of view, select this one because it shows us only female participants. So I go to the format menu here, and we should have format data point here, and we should have stack. So I go to here, stack and scale width. So it is just divided up to that percentage that it shows. So this one is okay. Now I can just make some formatting and etc. Let's add data labels. Okay, we have two data labels here. We don't need this one. So I press only this and delete it. For this one, so it shows actual data labels. When I change it, example, when I enter 70%, okay, it shows dynamically, 30% dynamically, and etc. Let's make it in there, inside, example, inside, and no, let's make it in center. or even I can drag and put it into the center here. To have it more precisely shown, example, when I go 60%, okay, this one. I go and let's place it. I think this will be better. Change the color, okay, and make it big, this one. So to have it, let's take label options, put it from value, and take this one. Okay. So let's try again, 75%. So it is showing 40%, it is showing again, and this kind of, so we have all of them. Okay. So why does it shows? Because my x-axis starts from this and up to that. So in order to change this kind of inconvenience, just press on the axis options, go to the format, make it minimum 0 and maximum 1. Okay. All right, and I will remove this data as well. We won't need this 75. So this is the very simple people graph. And you can make it for female, for male participants, for both of them, for any questionnaires and etc. kind of forms, filling the blanks and etc. The second chart, visual, I would like to speak is about, let me just take it out. So we have already spoken. I will hide them. The second one is about a kind of waffle chart. It's not actually the chart, because to make this visual, we will use conditional formatting, we will use simple calculations and custom format. So how we do this chart, first I would like to show you. Example, if I press 50%, so it is changing dynamically. 24% example, okay, you see that only 20% of this cube is covered with another color. Again, I will insert a new sheet, Shift F11, creates a new sheet, and I go and write anything, example 0.65. Okay, let's change it to percentage format. And somewhere in the below here, let's write 0.01, which actually equals to 1%. Let's again write the second one. I select both of them and drag it to the right to get all the data. So here, then I go up to this one and equals to this one plus 0.1. So I'm adding 10% to this cell. So, and then I can drag it to the right as well. And by selecting it, let's drag it up. Okay, we don't need these figures because we will need only up to 100%. Let's make these columns a bit smaller. This one. And let's change the format to percentage. Okay, we got it already. So, okay, I'll keep this way. Let's change the color first. So I'm changing its color to somehow gray, this one. And let's make conditional formatting. So I just select my data here. I go to conditional formatting and creating a new rule. format only cells that contain. So here I select less than or equal to and press only this cell. So it means that, okay, so less or equal than this format, this figure, and format it. Let's give it some bright color. Okay, and okay. Okay, first let's change if, let's check if it is working or not. So, example, if I go and put 76%, it is changing automatically. 22%, it is changing as well. So what will I do in the end? I just want not to see these figures. In order not to see them, hide them. So I press these figures, press on Control 1. So it is actually giving me opening format cells window. I go to number, custom, and by pressing semicolon 3 times and OK, it actually hides all the data inside the cell. And then what can I do? Again, I go to format cell by pressing Control 1, go to border, take a seeker, so line, and change the color to white, and let's all the borders here. Select all them and OK. So actually the waffle chart is ready. And when I change it to any percent, so it is giving me a very nice view. This is waffle chart. Okay. I think so. We are going not too fast. If you have any questions, you can ask in the chat. Okay. Okay. Let me just hide these sheets again, not to have dirty view. And this is gauge chart. Let me first start with bar charts. We know that bar chart, okay, is one of the easiest charts in Excel, but it has very lovely views that I would like to show. Let's begin from this one, for example. So I have this kind of information here by department. Each department has its own percentages. And so next to the cell, inside the cell, I want very tiny charts. How to make them? It's not actually a chart, again, as we have seen in Waffle Chart. It's not chart. So what will I do? Let me copy this and paste here. In order to get pure numbers, whole numbers, I just multiply these percentages to 100. Okay, this one. I will explain why do I need them. So I have this. Then I go and write this formula, rept. What does rept formula do? It is repeating the value that I selected n times that we indicated. Example, I say that, okay, take this. Let me write this way. Take this. So this is the symbol. Take this symbol and then number times and repeat it these times. And when I press enter, you see that these lines, straight lines, are repeated 80 times. Okay? So what can I do next? I can continue the formula and say that, okay, and put space and combine it with the percentages, these figures. Okay, so in each cell I have straight lines and the figure in the end of the cell, but they are not shown in the percentage format. So in order to have them in the percentage format, I will use text formula, text. I will take this and say that, okay, show me in percentage format. And now I have this kind of figures. The last thing I have to do in order to get this view, chart view, is to just change the shift font to playbill. This is the name of the shift font. Okay, I'm selecting it. I go and text playbill, and you see, okay, we have this view. Even you can change the font color. You can make it any color you want. Okay, so what did we do? We just used very smart formulas, wrapped text formulas, and then just change the font to playbill font name. Okay, and it is visually a bar chart. Okay, this is one example. The second example with bar charts is this one, actual versus target, or we can even use this one. Okay, let's take this one. So this is the real bar chart. Assume that we have monthly monthly figures, actual versus target, but it's not our real target. It is just in order to complete the 100%. And we have this kind of bar chart here. So let's make it together. So I'll keep it here. So what I have done, just deduct one and deduct it from actual and got the rest of the figure. Okay, I'm taking it and go to insert and insert bar chart. Let's make it 100 stacked bar. Okay, this is the stacked bar. So the unnecessary items I will remove. I will remove this legend. Let's keep it for now. Okay, I will remove this axis and grid lines. Okay, in order to make a dynamic chart title, select the chart title, and on the formula bar here, just press equal sign and select the chart title. This will be our dynamic chart. Whenever you will change it, example, I put here budget, so my title will change as well. Okay. All right. Then what can we do? So I'm taking this data series, and when I press once, all of them are selected. In order to select one of them, I just press second time on it. So I press on it, then press Ctrl+1 to open format menu here. Let's go to fill and take solid fill here and change the color example to any maybe gray color here. Okay. Then select this one, the second orange one, change it to solid, but make the transparency to this kind of transparent. 50%. Okay. Then I take February, the second month again, click second time, and select solid fill again, and let's continue with blue color and take the rest of it solid color, but transparency will be 50% as well. For January, I will select second time, go to solid fill, and let's make it a bit brighter. And for the rest, solid fill and 50% transparency. Okay, okay, sorry, I just selected all of them, just one of it. Okay, this one, solid and 50% transparent one. Okay, what can we do? So extra formatting, what can we do? You see that? So here we have a reverse order of months. How can we change the order of the month names? So we select these names, we press Ctrl 1 if the format is, so this navigation pane is closed, and we go to axis options and axis position and check this one, categories in reverse order. Okay, they are reversed. Then we can add data labels here, as you see, the real percentages. So what can I do? I just go select the chart plus button, go to data labels. Here we see both of them, but we don't need this data label. So I select them and press delete. For these ones, let's make it white color, a bit bigger and bolder. Okay, this one. And these are my actual prices, actual KPIs, let's say. Okay. So this is the second one, the second chart with, so about this bar chart, actually, the real bar chart. Okay. I will hide it as well. So another one is this kind of bar chart. Let's go through it and go then this format. Okay. So in order to have this form, so you see that they are bar charts, but the endings here are in an oval. And we have nicely, so KPIs by product. How can we get this data? Let me first add a new sheet here. I will copy my product names. I'm sorry. Okay, I will copy it here. I will copy the real KPIs here. Okay, these are my product KPI. So let's insert some new columns. We'll need additional calculations for that. Let's make it 4. Control, Shift, and plus hotkeys, just inserting new columns here. For this and this part, I select the range and I say, okay, let's make it 5%. And then in order to fill all the cells in one go, I press Ctrl Enter. Okay, they are filled already. Then in this, so in this is my first column, this is second, this is third and fourth. The second column, I do this calculation. I take the real figure and deduct 5% from it. And here I have to write down the remaining part. So I say that, okay, from 1, actually this is 100%, from 1, take this one and take this one. I'm deducting it. So in the end, as a result, each row should be equal to 100. You see at the bottom, it says sum 100%. So each row should be equal to 100, okay? So when this working is done, so let's take all these and insert a bar chart again, as it's shown here. I will take bar chart again, this one, stacked bar. Okay, so what I have to do here, so we don't need these ones, legend, we don't legend, we don't need axis here, we don't need grid lines here. So I remove them just by selecting and deleting, but if you want, if you need, you can just press plus button here and check this out. So grid lines, okay, they are gone. So I have this one. So from insert menu, go to the shapes and let's take this one, flowchart delay shape, this shape. Let's make it, let's just remove shape outline. So now no outline is needed and fill it in, let's say this, so maybe this one. Okay. And I will copy this shape, go here, so press the last data series and press Ctrl V. Okay, so just pasting this shape into the chart. Okay. Then I go here, rotate it. I will rotate. I will change the color. Example, this one. Take this one. Again, I will copy it and press the first data series, Ctrl V. Okay, I have already this. So what can I do? I will just make these ones, the same color as other data, the data series. Let's make it. So I will take all them, Control 1 format, color, solid fill. The color will be this one. Okay. And for the next, I will select it. So this is the total one. Okay. But I forgot this in, we don't need the last column. We don't need this column. So in order to make changes to our original data, so we can select, right click mouse and go to select data. Okay, you see that the range, chart data range, is from column B up to column G, but here I won't need column G, so I will make it to F. Let's make it, okay, this one only, and then I press this. This is the second, okay, and for this part and this part, let's repeat the process again. So I'll make it this color, copy it, paste it here, okay, and do it this data series in the same color. So the color will be Control 1, solid. The color bill will be blue one, the same. Okay, these are my colors. We can just go here. So press all data series, example here or here. Go to access data options and make gap width a bit broader, like this one. Okay. This one. And then for this data series, so let's first look at this. You see that product names are inside the data series. To get them inside the chart, select the data series, go here, activate data labels first, and let's continue this way. So you can see data labels here, but we won't need the figures. These are the same figures here. So I press on data labels, go to label options, and select category names. Instead, category names. By default, it shows the values, some leader lines. We don't need that. We just keep category lines, category name, and make it inside base. So let's change the color to white, a bit bold, and let's delete delete this. Okay. Again, we have to make some changes. You see that the last one, product is total. Okay. We don't need these totals, so we will remove this from our data. Again, right click mouse, select data, and let's change the from here up to here. So this will be our chart data range. So okay, this one. So let's make the here a bit bigger and add data labels here. So again, I go to data labels, add data labels here. Okay, we have data labels. Let's check again if we have them or not. We have data labels, and go to here, select data labels. They are not visible, and as you see, the data labels are giving us not from the right one. So we need the real KPIs from here. So we have to select those data labels, go to label options again, and say that, okay, select from values, from the cells, and we just take this cells. And again, unselect the rest one. So we will see it in a second. Okay, these are my real data. Here you see orange is 28%. Example, Apple is 70%, etc. Again, in order to get the list, the correct order, we select, let's make vertical axis activated. Go to format and axis options, and say that categories in reverse order, and it is reversed. So the same list as in our table. So we don't need primary axis, so I will delete it. So this is my another option for bar charts. Okay, this way. Whenever I change my data, so it is automatically changing. This one. You can make it, you can customize it as per your needs. You can make another shape, so put it here, and etc. Now let's see how we can make this kind of chart. Example, actual versus target charts, where you have two kind of KPIs, two kind of figures where you want to compare. So I am putting it aside. Let me select my data range, and I go to, I will insert, let's make it a combo chart, this one. You see that the combo chart has column charts and a line chart here. Okay, so how can make it? We can, let's remove this axis. Let's again go and make it some dynamic chart title, or input it here, actual versus target. Okay, I will select the chart, press Ctrl+1 to open the format part. And for the columns, we are okay. We will keep it as it is. For these ones, for the line chart, I select the line, so the here data series. I go to series options, or we have here options. We have line options and marker options. For the line options, I said we don't need any line, so no line. Okay, we just left markers here, you see. So for the marker options, I select this one, and we have marker options, some marker forms. I say built-in marker, and as a type, I can select this one, dashes. Okay, and make the size a bit more, maybe 20, 25. Okay, 25. For fill, we can, okay, keep it as it is. For border, no border maybe. Okay, and this is my actual, so this is my actual figure, and this is the target above it, or somehow. So this one is easy. So you can see, you can just take some styles from here, make it in some, so make it some colorful and other designs. So this is this one different form of charts. We use combo charts for this. Okay. Is there any questions maybe? Or we can continue.
Yeah, sure, you can continue.
Yes. Okay,
And
let's continue. Let's prepare this quick 3D container chart. So how this chart is working, this visual example, if I just, I am, you see, refreshing the table, and each time it is changing dynamically. So it is because I just put here some formula to make it random. So select random figures between 50 and 90%. And this kind of chart actually consists of several parts. This is the bottom part. This is the upper part. Then it has kind of these middle parts, the full container one and the blank one. Okay. So in order to have this, we will do some working. So I'll just copying it to a new sheet here. So for the upper part, for lower part, and for middle part, mid 1 and mid 2. Okay, we do this way. For upper part and lower part, the volume is the same. So we can take it, example, 15%, all of them. And these very tiny parts, the middle ones, and we can make it 3 or 5%. Let's make it 5% first. Okay, Control Enter, and it is filled in. And then let's take all of them and insert 3D column, even 3D stacked column. Okay, we can take this one, 3D 100 stacked column. Okay, we have it. What can we do? You see that here is the KPI, upper, lower, middle, and etc. So we have to switch rows and columns. Right click mouse, go to select data, and here switch row and column. Okay. Now we have 4 quarters, quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this one. What do we don't have? We don't have the second middle parts. You see here, we have 2 middle parts here and 2 middle parts here. So it means that we still need extra 2 parts, these parts. So I select them, copy them, and select the chart again and Control V. It actually adds this copied range into the dashboard. Okay. So the second working we have to do is determine the order of these containers. So here, first it comes the lower part, then middles, then full part, blank one, again middles and upper part. But here we have first full part, then we have upper part and etc. How to change their orders? Right click mouse and go to select data, and we have here our data series. So we'll change it from here. So from here we will start from lower part. So I take it and start with lower part, and then on it I go and select mid 1, mid 2, then I have KPI, then I don't have blank one. Okay, let's make it blank. So here I create a new blank and say that, okay, 1 minus this one is my blank one. Okay. And let's change the data range again. Select all of them. Select again this one, copy into the chart. Okay. Then again, go here, select data, and say again lower. So order will be as this, mid 1, then mid 2. Okay. Then I have KPI, the full part. Then I have blank part. I have then mid 2, mid 1, and upper. Okay, so more or less they are okay, you see? And let's just make some formatting workings. So first, what we do, format. So I press on any data series. I go here. So you see column shape here. So we take this one, okay. So we can make gap width a bit smaller, or this one, okay. Gap this, okay. You can customize it as you want. So we can remove this. We don't need it at all. Okay, we don't need them at all. We don't need grid lines as well. Let's take from here. Okay, let's change the title, 3D container chart. Okay, so I will press right-click mouse and go to 3D rotation. For X rotation, I'll keep it, for X rotation, I will 0. You see, so it is changing. The rotation is changing. 0, and let's keep Y rotation. This is okay. Then let's take these bottoms and fill it with white color. Let's take this one again and make it white again. Let's take these parts, middle parts, and go to and make them white, and this one again solid fill and white. Okay, in order to be visible, we can color the whole chart area. We can make it as somehow, maybe this one, okay, or gray. All right. So we don't need this quarter names, we don't need this. Okay, so now let's color each container separately. So in order to get like this 3D impression, how we can do that? So first we select all the data series and then press only on the ones on the first. Go to gradient fill. For the gradient fill, we need only 2 stops, the first stop and the last stop. So middle stop we don't need. So I select them and just drag them here. So for the first stop, I select a bit this one, and for the last one, I take let's make this one not red. Okay, and this will be somehow this. Okay, and preset gradient. We don't need. For type we will linear. For the direction we need to check this linear, right? Okay, and this is actually the brightness. Okay, this one. Okay, this is okay. The same we will apply to the middle parts. Gradient fill. It is automatically already remembered for this one as well. Gradient fill. Okay. For the blank part, in order to get kind of transparent view, we select only this. We go to gradient fill, the same fill, but we change transparency. Let's make it 80% transparent, or even let's make it so we don't need this transparency and brightness. Okay. Okay, I think this is enough, this one. So you can just do each of them separately. So I will do the second one and leave the rest too, and show you how to add these category names and figures. So for this, for the second one, let's keep it as green, so gradient fill. So here in this case, let's change the color to green. Here as well to green part. Gradient. Linear direction will be this, okay. Okay. We will have this. Okay. We can keep it as it is. The same we will apply to mid parts. Gradient. Here to the gradient. Okay. And for this, we just take gradient, but with a little transparent, and this one. Okay. I think it's enough. So this is kind of container charts to visually just explain us. And let's make these data labels activated here. Press plus, go to data labels. So data labels shows us only upper part, so these values. We will change it, go to format data labels, and select category names. Not values, but category names. But in order not to have both of them, we just unselect the rest, the others. So just keep category names. Okay, in order to get this one, the figures KPIs, again, we activate data labels here, but still we have only the same fixed figures here. So again, we select, go to options, label options, and here we take from cells, value from cells, and select the KPIs. Okay. Again, we unselect other options to keep them. Even you can, what you make, you can customize the colors, text colors, in so to the colors of your containers. So example, I take only this one, and I select it, and I go to brown color, make it bold. For this one, I select only this, I select only this, and I go and press green color, and etc. So to get the exact view, this kind of view. So this is our 3D container chart. Okay. So there are lots of charts, lots of types of charts. And in my channel, I put only some of them. So by using some links, I will share the file with you. By using these links, you can go step-by-step tutorial and see how they are created. And this is very funny and very colorful in Excel. So I suggest that you just practice and see the results yourself. Okay. Yes, Faraz. I think my internet is a bit low, and I would like to finalize it, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure, sure, Naren.
If you have any questions, you can ask, or any ideas on the dashboards, on the charts. You can give and I prepare this one in my next video, or maybe Faraz can assist.
I'm just trying to check out some questions if anything is there on the WhatsApp chat as well.
Okay,
I'm just saying the session was very helpful.
thank you, Faraz.
I think if there is any kind of a message, any questions will be there, we'll be still able to get connected, on the LinkedIn, and I'll definitely post, the full information on the LinkedIn page.
Yes, sure, of course. You
Yeah,
can message us anytime you want. So
great.
it's kind of practice for me as well. Thank
Sure.
you.
No
Thank you.
problem. So I'll just disconnect it from the YouTube live. And before we disconnect, Noreen, thank you so much for joining and coming and showing us your amazing tricks on this charts. Those are really interesting. In fact, I'm trying to go and explore about the people chart where it can be used in many different ways. So thank
Yes,
you for sharing this insights about this one. And thank you for always coming on Saudi Arabia Meetup Group and speaking and sharing your knowledge. This is really great, and also like contributing and coming on the Women in Tech. That was my theme, this year again.
yes.
This is really, I appreciate it. So I really encourage other women who are there in the tech community to please come forward, and I'll be really happy to organize a meetup with you, and you can come and share up your knowledge over here. So
Thank
we'll
you
be going
for
to
the
go.
support. Yes.
It's my pleasure, Noreen. And we'll be just going offline from the YouTube live, but we'll be still staying back on the Zoom. And
Okay.
uh, before I go offline, Noreen, maybe you have some last words or something. Uh, you,
I know,
you know about the Saudi Arabia group.
but unfortunately, camera is not working. It is not opening. Very, very.
It's really sad, but no problem. We will be still able to take some
Oh,
pictures later on. But if you have any last words for the Saudi Arabia meetup,
okay. Let's make this way. I will take my selfie and then send to you.
yeah, that would be also awesome.
Faraz, I'm sorry. And one more note I would like to add. So here, my really very valuable colleague, let's say, Ilgar, joined us. So he was here. I welcome you, Ilgar. Thank you for
Thank
joining.
you, Nurana. I'm here from the beginning.
Thank
I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Faraz, can you stop sharing because it's yeah. I mean,
Any last message, Norana, for the YouTube guys, YouTube friends?
Uh, for the YouTube guys, thank you for watching this session. I tried my best. I think it was useful, really. And thank you for this chance, Faraz. I really appreciate. I really appreciate, and hope the sessions will be um, continuous.
Take care, Noreen. Okay,
Thank
friends,
you.
going offline from the YouTube now. We'll
All
be
right.
sitting back on the Zoom, and see you in the next meetup. Till then, take care. Bye and happy learning.
Thank you. Bye.